What is up, guys? Today I'm going to show you, in my opinion, the best allies to have and the worst allies to have. So there are 12 allies in the game. I have counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, there are 12 in the game. So we're going to be talking about the best in the game. So at number 12, this probably isn't a shocker to most of y'all. In my opinion, it is Tweak. Tweak the Elementalist. I don't think is the best. I think it's, in my opinion, the worst, and I picked it on accident. And yeah, his super, once you do the council thing, is pretty good, but all his attacks are like pretty weak. Like, his first two attacks are pretty good. Like, 100 health ain't bad, but like, I think that if he can make it better, if they just honestly made a whole better thing, he would have been higher on all this. So yeah, he's number 12. And number 11, this is gonna come to a shock, probably not that big to people, is Huranita, whatever it's called. I think is a slightly better because with Tweet, he is mostly like a damage one, and he isn't good at that. But Huranita, she is a healer, I would say, and she's pretty good at it. She is not bad at being it. And when she does do her attacks, it isn't bad, but she does need to get more health, and her super is like. So that is Huranita. If I say her wrong. Henrita, whatever it's called. So number 10, in my opinion, is gonna be Fast Pass. People will take this as a shocker. Most people probably won't. But I don't think he's that good. Like, his attacks are pretty weird. Like, if you look at his last attack and his second last attack, they're pretty weird. But at least his super is, like, actually pretty good, and it does, like, 300 to 400 damage. And I think that, like, if he had better attacks, he could have been way more promising. But he is not that good. Like, there's a whole DLC really about him. Not like really about him, but he invited us to it for the DLC. And I did it, and like, it was pretty bad. No, the DLC was good. He just had to use him, and he was not good. His attacks aren't good, but he does have some good attacks. His super is good, and his second attack is pretty good. And he can heal, and it's not bad. It's like probably the best heal in the game. He does 400. I don't think it's bad, and his health is like run-of-the-mill health. So that was number 10, right? So that, I'm losing track on which one. So that was 12. That was 11. Okay, that's it. Number 9. This might not come to a shock to y'all, but it is going to be Mosquito Man. This dude had so much bad sides and good sides. Like, you might think that he might be good, but in my opinion, I don't think his attacks are that good. His attacks are very good. They just don't do that much damage, in my opinion. And a very bad side is he does not have that much health. He, in my opinion, has, like, every time I use him, he always dies first. He literally always dies first. So I don't think he's bad. I just don't think that he is the greatest. His health is bad. His brawl is good, it's just not enough to win a serious fight. I do love his super and his gross effect, but man, he did not make the cut. So number 8 is going to be Stan. I don't think that he was the best. He was definitely not good. His healing wasn't bad. Oh shit. His malfunction. So, his healing wasn't that bad. It was just the way how his attacks were. His attacks were like weird. If you think about it, like weird. Think about it. Like, look at his attacks. I like that his second attack does go both ways. I do love that. But his first attack just goes in weird ways. I just want to get somebody in front of me, behind me, or that's way in front of me. That's great for the second attack. I don't think the first attack, which is his good attack, it's like Jimmy. His attacks are good, they just split. Like, so weird. But Stan, he at least has better attacks. And in my opinion, he's pretty good. And by the way, this is my opinion. So if you don't think that my opinions are right, don't criticize me in the comments. This is just my opinion. So that was number 8. So now number 7. You might think I'm tripping with this one, but I am just going to put it out here. The Coon. Probably saying, bro, the Coon? Like, I think most people think that he should be lower on the list. I think that he should be like just regular. He isn't bad. If you have to use him, I wouldn't complain. Like, he used to be on my starting lineup an hour to change it. But like, I really think that he almost met expectations. Like, just he's literally the main character in the game, and he ain't even the best though. I think that if he was better, that would be good for the plot, because he was just not as good as he should have been. I do like his first attack. His second attack was weak, but I do not like that he had no healing attacks. At least my character, we're gonna go to my character at the end of the video. At least my character, I won't even spoil it. Like, he is literally no heal, straight brawl. Like, I really just focus on health and brawl, but I kind of do focus on spunk because you do need health. So, like, if somebody's on low health, you're gonna need somebody, and if you don't have drinks, you're gonna need somebody good. So, coming in at number 6, he is like the most even character in the game. I don't think he's that bad, but I do not think he's that good. But or Professor Chaos, I should say. I don't think that he was the worst. I just think that he had more things to him. Most people say that he wasn't the best, but I seriously just do. Look at this. Like, his third attack, his one where he gets one of his war gears, I think was really good, but it, like, you had to be in front of him. Like, you had to, it wasn't the best attack. I think it's pretty similar to Token's, like, drone thingy attack, but it's worse. And his first attack, I really love. That's really the only reason why I ever use him, because that attack isn't the best. It's just, if you want to land a hit, they just get better. He's good. But I love his mysterious attack. But I think it's a kind of waste of attack, Yeah, he does attack. Who you're doing it on does attack the other dude. But you gotta think about it. Like, you really gotta think about it. Like, he can still attack you if he's like surrounded by his whole team. Yeah, he's going to do that. But like, I don't think that that's the best. I think that there are way better ones. And his super, I don't like his super. I like it. I like the concept. I love how they try to make it good, but it just wasn't good, man. Like, I think that he is just average. So we are at number 5. These are people who I think are above average. And number 5 is gonna be Kyle. I think that they made him pretty much one of the best players in the game. I want to say he's the best. He's like Tweet, but on steroids. Because Tweet is like, he's supposed to be a healer. He only has one healing attack. And then he has these pretty bad, like, damage attack. But I think that Kyle is good because he has 2 very good heal attacks. And then he has 1 pretty good brawl attack. And then he has another good brawl attack and a super. But I don't think his super is that good. I think that the super was pretty good in the range. But just do the one where it hits everybody on the map. Don't do like half of the map and then the other half of the map. Like, just do the full map. And I don't think there's really anything good slash bad to say about him. Like, I like the concept. I really love the concept. Slip the other way, though. I would want 2 brawl attacks, and a heal attack, and a brawl attack. That would just be like heaven, and I think that's what mine is. But like, it's just really good. So number 4. This is people who I think that just missed the cut. And of course, you're talking about Super Craig. Super Craig almost made my cut, but are we on number 5 or are we on number 3? We're on number 4. We're on number 4. Okay. Okay, I was like, what? What are we? We're on 5. We're on number 5, okay? I think there's 13 of them. So, 13. Okay, so I think I messed up. Wait, let me recount. Yeah, there was 12. I just entered it wrong. So we're on number 5, and it's Super Craig. I think that Super Craig was really good. He just didn't have a heal attack. I love that he was a brutalist, and I love brutalist. That's used to be my super, but like, I don't think his second attack's that good. Like, I get it. You'll make them in range, so they'll keep shooting at you, but it's exactly like the mystery one. They don't know. They can still shoot at other people. And I don't like that. His first attack is very good, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's his best attack, and it's a pretty good base attack, but only if it was better in range-wise. Because it isn't that good in range. I think it's good, it's just not good in range. And his final attack, I think's good. I think he's a little better than his first attack in range-wise and everything. Well, of course, better than range-wise. If it's like you're just trying to not like directly him be in front of you when you're just trying to do it and you're just trying to hit somebody, I think that the third attack's the best. My opinion, because the first attack you gotta be right by him to do it, behind him or in front of him. And it's super, really good. And yeah, I don't know. Number 4. This dude just missed the cut. Wait, what? This is weird because we got number 5. Whoa, what is happening? How much have I done yet? So, why are they saying I have 12? And I should have 14. Okay, this is actually 5th. That was 6. So everything was backed up by 2. What is happening? I'm just going in order now, okay? I'm not even gonna make it. But these are just not good, okay? I think 5th place is gonna go to Token, aka Tupperware. I think that he just missed the cut. We didn't just, sorry, something bad because like his first attack, literally like doo-doo in a stick. It's literally trash, but he does have a pretty good attack. And no, I wouldn't say pretty good attack, a pretty good healing mechanic. And his first attack isn't not the best. It does like 200 damage, but his third attack does pay it off. I don't use it that much, but when I use it, it's pretty effective. And it's a robot attack, which is pretty much like Stan's second attack. It just shoots both ways. It's 100 and something damage, and it stays for about 3 rounds, which in my opinion is like, that's a lot. And yeah, I think that's good for Tupperware. And he's a cyborg, which in my opinion is pretty good. So number 4, Call Girl. First of all, nothing bad about her. I love all of her attacks. But I don't think she made it. She used to be on the list, but she fumbled the bag because when I will say later in the video, because like really, I don't know why I replace her with one of my persons, but yeah, I don't like her first. I love her first attack. It's pretty good. Her second attack is, in my opinion, her favorite attack. Besides her super. Because, like, it's literally great. You have to be anywhere and you damage her, which is crazy. And, yeah. And the third attack, I don't really hate it, but I don't really love it. It's literally like Craig's rage attack, but worse. Her super is literally great. I don't think there's anything bad about it. The animation is good, too. So, yeah. Here are the final 3 competitors. Mint Berry Crunch. This is the person that you get from DLC. And I'm not doing them in order. I'm just saying your names. Captain Diabetes. He is your personal ally. I know. And you get him from the Peppermint Hippo mission. Mysterion. You get him from joining Freedom Palace, which is a pretty, later mission. Pretty later mission because you gotta be 75% done with the game to get to that mission. Really? So, in number 3, I think that he came close, but it just wasn't that good. Mint Berry Crunch. Mint Berry Crunch. Let's start off with their super and go all the way to the right. So I love his super. His super is so good. I think, in my opinion, he does have some of the best super in the top 3. But the bad thing is, he does have some pretty weak attacks besides that. His super, does 200 something damage, 230 something damage. But you're probably saying, oh my gosh, bro, that's so freaking weak. But then, it gives them plus berry. Which, if you don't know what plus berry means, it gives you more health to the person with plus berry. I think. I should not think it, okay? And in the attack, it gives your teammates plus mint. Which mint is the best thing in the game where it adds to your score, with the enraged, the mystery. I think it's the best out of all. Because they don't do damage to you. They might do the enraged, grossed out, and all that stuff, but they cannot do damage for you for 3 rounds. So your whole team's pretty good for 3 rounds straight. And they can damage. And your team can damage too. So I think that he has a great super. Dang. And his first attack is just really standard. Your healing attack, but yeah, it's really just meant. It doesn't heal you. I wouldn't say heal you, it just gives you plus mint and plus happiness. I don't know what plus happiness means, but I know it's good. Just second attack. It does 81 damage, but gives them plus berry also. That is pretty weak, but that is, when you think about it, if you look at all his other attacks, it's very good. And his final spot. You can pick somebody or pick a teammate. And you can pick somebody on the pressing team, and it'll give them plus berry. And you pick one of your teammates, and it'll give them plus mint. I think it's very good and really effective. And his health too. He has very good health. So yeah. He makes 3rd. Who is gonna be number 1? Number 2 is Mysterion. I think that Mysterion's super is a good super. Literally, I think the second best in the game. And the reason for that is he does 800 damage, but he dies. You're like, oh, he dies. That makes it pretty freaking bad. But you know what? He respawns as a ghost who can chill you, which literally makes you skip your turn. make you mysterious and confused, which makes the enemy attack their own teammates, or attack you, whatever. Or damage down, or defense down. Which I think makes them do less damage, I don't know. So, yeah, that is very good. And then, first set attack, really good. Second attack, literally very good. Last attack, very good. If you play with Mysterion, you know one bad thing. He doesn't have that much spunk. But one thing he does have, he has the best healing item in the game. When he comes back to life with this super, don't search up videos of it, but when he comes back, he heals you with 630 health. That's like most people's whole health plus more, which is very good. But I do not think it beats Captain Diabetes because one thing. He only has 470 health. And number 1, Captain Diabetes. I can go on a whole rant why this dude's good, but I will just sum it into a little conclusion. His super isn't the greatest, but you know what? His first attack is great. It does about 300 damage, or 200. And his second attack, oh my gosh, don't even get me started with that. It does like about 200 damage, and guess what? You get 208 protection, which is basically just health, or shield for Fortnite people. And his last attack is left, right, above him, or like under him. You will get affected, and it's 200 health. Don't even get me started with this health. That's 700 and something health. Like, this is why Captain Diabetes is the best ally in the South Park, the Fractured But